What's up? What's up? What's up? Joelle from Stamps Essentials here again, going live on the TikTok channel as well as our YouTube channel. So subscribe and follow to both platforms. Welcome, honey. Yes. Woo wee. This is Stamps Essentials, plant-based personal care line, and I'm back again. I got to tell y'all about these products. Honey, hello. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Once again, I'm Joelle, the co-owner of Stamps Essentials, and my husband, he's the other part owner. So we do this line together. This is our line, every bit of it, from the formulas inside to the design on the outside to the writing on the back. This is our line, Stamps Essentials Plant-Based Personal Care Line. It's Black owned, women led. This is our line. And I'm proud of it. And I want to share it with you. Okay? All right, let's get this thing started. Let's start off with the shampoo. This is the Stamps Essentials cleansing shampoo. It's sulfate free, so that means it's gentle on your hair strands, but yet powerful enough to clean your scalp and to clean your hair strands. And we understand that you need your hair clean, especially if you wear a lot of gel from wash and goes and oils and all sorts of things, having your hair out all month long. You know, you need something that's going to clean your hair and your scalp. And this is it right here. Okay. And the last time I was telling you how you need a clean base to get like a good hairstyle going, whether you have a silk press hair or if you have a wash and go, you need a good, nice base of clean hair. You want your curls to pop, you need clean hair. You want that silk press to be silk pressing and flowy and silky, you need clean hair. Okay. So Stamps Essentials Cleansing Shampoo is the bomb. It's gentle, but yet very effective. All you need is 2 lathers. Put it in your hands. Make the lather to go 2 rounds and you good to go. Okay? It's some good stuff. Okay? Check out the link in the TikTok shop as well as the link in the bio. Okay? Yes. Now we got Stamps Essentials protein treatment. I've been making this protein treatment since 2010 when I was 19 years old and I was trying to figure out my hair because I was tired of going to the hair salon because I didn't make enough money to keep going to the hair salon. I pushed buggies, and then I was a cashier at a local grocery store, and I ain't had no money like that to keep going to the hair salon. I'm like, I'm tired of giving them all my money. I need to learn how to do my own hair. And I came up with this formula. Okay, this formula. At first, it was a recipe, but now it's a formula, a cosmetic formula. We bottled it, and now you can have the same thing in your home. It is the bomb. Okay, what is a protein treatment? A protein treatment strengthens your hair strands. That's what a protein treatment is. Okay, we lose protein in our hair due to manipulation. So you just putting up your hair in a ponytail and you putting it up every night and you combing it out every morning. That's protein loss. When you straighten your hair out, that's protein loss. When you're braiding your hair, that's protein loss. Doing twists in your hair, that's protein loss. You know, just your hair rubbing up against your shoulders, that's gonna have some protein loss. So in order to put the protein back in your hair strands to keep your hair strands strong, you need a protein treatment. And Stamps Essentials protein treatment is the bomb. I've been using this literally since 2010. Have I always been consistent since 2010. No, it's been years where I didn't do anything to my hair and I paid for it. I had holes in the bottom of my hair. If you check out some of these videos on each of these platforms, YouTube and TikTok, you'll see where my condition of my hair was in. I had holes in the bottom of my hair. It was a couple of years when I went off to college. I just kind of stopped doing my hair. Before then, I was religious with it. I was like back to back, always doing my treatments. But when I went off to college, the environment was so different up there, which was about 3.5 hours from where I was from. And it was so wet in the air, and I could never keep my hair the way that I wanted it to be. And I was sick of my hair. I really was. And I stopped doing my deep conditioning. I had stopped doing my protein treatments, and I paid for that. I did. My hair paid for that. My hair had holes all in the bottom of it. It was all funny looking, and it was thin. It looked terrible because I wasn't doing my protein treatments. I wasn't doing my deep conditioners. But so don't be like me back in the day, okay? Some of those years where I was neglectful, okay? Don't be like that. Get yourself a protein treatment. Put the protein back in your hair strands so that you can have healthy, stronger hair that's fuller, that's longer, that's retaining length. Come on, you need a protein treatment. You see this? This is what a protein treatment will get you. Okay? Stamps Essential, we got your back. Go ahead, look at this product in the TikTok shop and also on YouTube. Go ahead and look at that link in the description. It is the bomb, okay? Yes. Next, this is the Stamps Essentials Hydration Deep Conditioner, okay? After you do a protein treatment, you always got to follow up with your deep conditioner, okay? No matter what brand you use, always, always follow up with a deep conditioner that does not have protein in it. You don't need no more protein. You had enough from your protein treatment. Get you a hydrating or moisturizing deep conditioner. Okay? This is going to re-even out within your hair strands the protein and the moisture. It's going to balance it back out. Okay? Because if you have too much protein and not enough moisture, your hair will become brittle and break off, which defeats the purpose of a protein treatment. Okay? So every time you do your protein treatment, follow up behind with a deep conditioner. It's going to bring those moisture levels back up and have everything nice and balanced. So your hair is strong, but it's also moisturized. Moisture is going to bring some elasticity back into the hair strands. So the hair isn't brittle and it's not too stretchy, but there's a nice even balance between the two. And you need that. You need that if you want longer hair, fuller hair, healthier hair. You need that balance, okay? Yes. So this deep conditioner is the bomb. It got peppermint in it, so you're gonna feel it on your scalp. It's gonna wake up those hair follicles and help to push out more hair because it's stimulated. Oh, it's the bomb. It feels real good. It feels like a spot in the bottle. It feels like a spot in the bottle. You're gonna feel it. It feels really nice, really refreshing. And the main ingredients in this is aloe, which is very hydrating. Aloe is 98% water, and it has a lot of nutrients in it. Even if you were to drink aloe, don't drink this, but if you were to drink aloe, it will give you lots of nutrients within your body. And it's great for the hair as well. When you put it on your hair, you put it on your scalp, you put it on your skin, it does wonders. So yes, this is the bomb right here. And make it a habit, y'all. Even if you don't always do a protein treatment, Make it a habit to deep condition your hair. And I know you heard it time and time again, and it's true. Every time you wash your hair, if it's not too often, if you do it, if you wash your hair twice a month or more, or twice a month or less, do a protein treatment. You ain't got to do one every week. If you wash your hair every week, you ain't got to do one every week. But if you wash your hair twice a month, make sure you're doing your deep conditioning. Do your deep conditioning. It's going to help to moisturize the inside of your hair strands as well as the outside of it. Okay? You need your hair to not be dry, because dry hair, it breaks. You know, a lot of people who their hair is breaking as much as it's growing, they'll have the same hair length for like years, and they have never cut their hair, and they'll have the same hair length for years because their hair is dry. It's breaking as much as it's growing. So you might be growing an inch, but you also breaking an inch. So you always at step one. Is your hair dry? Deep condition it. Get you a good deep conditioner. In Stamps Essentials, we got you. Good quality, plant-based formula, okay? We got you. Yes. Go check out this product in the TikTok shop as well as the link in the bio. Okay? Yes, honey. Next, we have the Stamps Essentials Moisturizing Mist. It's super easy to use. You just spray it all over your hair, you work it in, and it's going to moisturize your hair strands. It's a leave-in conditioner. What's the difference between a leave-in, a leave-in, and the deep conditioner? What's the difference between the two? The difference between the two is that the deep conditioner, it goes inside of the hair strands. You know, you're supposed to sit underneath a hooded dryer or a steamer to raise your cuticles. And then the deep conditioner will go inside. Hence, that's why it's called a deep conditioner. It's going deep into your hair strands to moisturize them. Okay? But with the leave-in conditioner, this is more so for the outside of your hair strands. Okay? It's going to moisturize the outside of your hair, which is also called the shaft of your hair. Okay? Yes, so this is easy breezy. You just spray it over your hair, just work it in a bit, and then go about your styling routine or whatever you're going to do. Okay? And this is also very great for braids and locks. It's really awesome. This is our fan favorite when we're out doing our pop-up shops. People love this one. Okay? Yes, it is thebomb.com. Check it out. It's in the TikTok shop, and the link is in the bio. Okay? Yes. Next, this is our cream leave-in conditioner. Okay? So we got two formulas here. We have the liquid and we have the cream. You know, some people like a cream. Growing up, I was a cream girl. You know, I just enjoyed a cream. You know, I just like having feeling it in my hands, and being able to feel it more in my hands. So some people like the cream, so we wanted to make sure we had a cream formula. It's the same thing. It gives you the same moisture levels. You get a little bit less because you don't need a lot. You just put a little bit of a dollop, like a penny size or a dime size, a little bit amount. You just emulsify it in your hands, and then you work it through. That's it. You don't need a whole lot of it. It's just to lightly coat the outside of your hair. Good hair care starts with shampooing and deep conditioning your hair. That's where you need to be getting most of your moisture from. And then your leave-ins is after the fact. Please don't expect to have healthy hair and think that you can skip washing your hair and doing deep conditioning. and that you can just use leave-ins, that means the inside of your hair is going to be dry. Okay. And you know what it means to have dry inside of anything, like dried out trees. The inside is dried out, but the outside is not. And then when you break it, it's all hollow and it's all crumbling apart. You don't want that. The same thing with your hair. You don't want the inside of your hair strands to be dry and then you just covering it up with a band-aid. This is an extension, okay? Just so you know, for any product you use, leave-ins are an extension to your routine. You should be washing your hair and you should be doing deep conditioning. And then this is that extra layer of protection on top to keep everything moisturized, okay? Yes, so go ahead, check this out in the TikTok shop. It is the bomb. It's really, really, really beneficial. It's very, um, you can have it for a long time. You don't need a lot of it. It's really good. So yeah, I am thinking about changing it from a bottle to a jar. So stay tuned for that. But it is available right now on the TikTok shop. So check it out. And link is in the bio. Now we got the Stamps Essentials Growth Oil made with 6 oils of nut oils and essential oils. Okay? You're going to put this on your hair, on your scalp. You're going to rub it in, making sure that you're moving your skin as you're rubbing it in to wake up those hair follicles and to administer this inside of your hair follicles. It's going to bring nutrients to your hair follicles due to the natural oils, the nut oils, and the essential oils that carry nutrients that your hair follicles will eat and benefit from. Thus, producing more hair strands are coming out and better quality hair strands at that. When anything gets nutrients, whether it's a plant, whether it's your body and your hair, when it gets nutrients, it's always going to have benefits to it. So this is going to benefit your hair. The nutrients that's found in these natural oils, they're going to go into your hair follicles and they're going to benefit your hair strands and their quality. Okay? So no more thinner hair strands, malnourished hair strands. You're going to have thicker hair strands. But make sure you're doing the rest of your routine too. A lot of people, they like to do nothing. They don't want to wash their hair regularly. They don't want to do treatments. They don't even want to moisturize their hair, but then they just want to rely on a growth oil. It just don't work like that in life to anything. You can't do things halfway and expect full results. You feel me? That's just not how life goes. But this really does work. But make sure you're doing the rest of your routine. You can't be too lazy when it comes to hair. I think a lot of people do the very bare minimum. To be honest with you, I talk to a lot of people when we do our pop-up shops, a lot of walks of life, from very young girls in high school all the way to people who are like 70, 60 years old. And a lot of people just don't want to like do their hair in its fullness. They want to kind of just depend on things, just, oh, let me just get that oil like it's a magic oil. No, these things are great. They work, but you got to remember to, do your full due diligence. You feel me? But this is the bomb and it does work. You can use it up to 4 times a week. Put it on your scalp, massage it in, make sure you're moving your skin on your head to make sure that this is being administered into your hair follicles, and it will work. Okay? It is the bomb, and people love this. This is another fan favorite when we do our pop-up shops. So go ahead and check it out in the TikTok shop and the link in the bio. Oh, thank you. Where at, on TikTok or? Oh, thank you, Shaylena. You sent the gift. I really appreciate you. Thank you, girl. Okay. So this right here, this is our Stamps Essentials whipped shea butter. It is the bomb, okay? This is made with shea butter, obviously, and some other oils, natural oils, and we blend it up. We have a special way that we blend up these oils. It's really nice and soft. You just need a dollop, put it in your hands, emulsify it, and put it on your arms and your legs. You only need a little bit of it and it will go a long way and it will last all day long. So it's really, really good. So if you like a shine on your skin, you want your skin to look hydrated and have a little glow to it, this is the way to go. And it's natural, all natural, okay? Yes, thebomb.com. And a little goes a long way. You think that this little bottle might be like, oh, is that enough? Oh, honey, it's enough. Because it's real. It's not a cut of something. I don't know what they be putting in some of these shea butters that aren't real. This is real. This is very concentrated. This is made with real shea butter and real other oils. So it goes a long way. You don't need a lot of it. I have my own and I still have it from literally last year and I haven't even got even through half of it. So this should last you a long time. And I'm one of those people, I got to have lotion on or shea butter on before I leave. I was brought up that way and I still do that in my personal life. I always have to have buttered legs, especially as a dark skinned woman who got, darker knees and elbows. I need my skin to be glowing. Straight up. All right, check this out in the TikTok shop and also the link in the bio. All right, so this is Stamps Essentials hair grease. Yes, hair grease. It ain't never left. It ain't never left, honey. This is a fan favorite as well, especially with my family. They're always trying to get this off of me. It is the bomb. So what you would do is you would just take a moisturizer of your choice, a liquid or a cream. You'll put that on your hair and then you'll follow up with the hair grease. And that's going to lock the moisture into your hair strands. Okay. It's going to create a barrier on your hair strands, locking in that moisture. Okay. It is the bomb. You can also put it on your scalp and massage it in, and it's going to lubricate and moisturize the skin on your scalp. Okay, it is the bomb. Hair grease is great, and this is made with shea butter and some other oils as well that we blend together. Natural. It's all natural. It doesn't have a fragrance to it. We decided that we just didn't want to put a fragrance in it because it's going on like the hair follicles, and we just wanted to keep it as pure as we can. It doesn't smell bad or anything like that. It smells a neutral smell to it. It's natural and it does the job. Keeps your hair moisturized, keeps your scalp moisturized. Well, it locks in the moisture on your hair strands, but it keeps the moisture levels on your scalp, on your skin, on your scalp. So yes, this is the bomb, okay? Yes. Hair grease ain't going nowhere. We need hair grease. Don't outlaw grease. Don't throw away the grease. We need the grease. But this is really, really high quality. It doesn't have any petroleum in it or mineral oils and stuff like that. It doesn't have that. This is natural oils powered by shea butter, okay, and other oils blended together, all natural, okay? It is the bomb. Go ahead and check it out in the TikTok shop, as well as the link in the bio. All right, let's keep this thing going, y'all. Now, this is our signature product, Stay Moist Coils. Yes, hair system. It's a 3-part system, okay? And I'm wearing it right now in my hair right now. Okay? Yes, honey. Right now. Yes, this is Stay Moist Coils. So with Stay Moist Coils, it's a system that admires the attributes of the permanent curl, the 80s permanent curl. Yes, the Jerry curl. But this system does not have any chemicals in it. And my hair does not have any chemicals in it. This is my natural hair growing out of my scalp. Okay? So with the Stay Moist Coils hair system, what you would do is you'll start with your step one. You'll put this all over your hair. And you'll just work it in, and it'll make your hair pretty wet. It's a moisturizer, so it's going to make your hair wet. And you need your hair to be wet if you want to do one of these wash and go styles with this system. Okay, so you put it all over your hair. You work it in. Your hair will be wet. Then you're going to put your hair into 4s or 6s or however many sections you want. And then you're going to take this step 2 and you're going to put it on each little piece of hair from each section. And you're just going to work it in until your coils and curls and kinks start to pop. Okay. This is a very powerful gel. Very powerful gel. This has in mind the type 4 hair types, okay? The natural type 4 hair types. It is heavy, so it's going to be heavy on the strands, but it's going to be smoothing out those strands. It's going to smooth out those strands, okay? It's going to bring out those kinks and those coils and those curls that you didn't even know you had. Okay, it's really, truly the bomb. I'm really proud of this gel. Don't nobody got this gel because this is ours. So we formulated it and we perfected it and it works very well. Okay, it is the bomb. Okay, so yes, you will put that the step 2 on your hair strands all over your hair until you completed your entire head. Then the step 3 is a very thick oil, and generously you will apply it over each section of hair. And then with your hands or a comb, you're going to just string it through. Okay? String it through all over your head until you completed all of your sections. It's truly the bomb because it's going to bring movement to your hair. See, my hair can move. My hair been like this all day. I don't have stiff hair. My hair doesn't go up into a stiff. It don't become stiff. It swang with me, honey. It swangs with me, and I love that. This step 3 is going to help you to achieve that. It's also going to help you to get shine to your hair. You like shiny hair? You like shiny curls? Honey, this step 3 got you good, got you tight, honey. Yes. So, yep, and that's it. And you'll just let your hair air dry, or you can sit underneath a hooded dryer, okay? Or you can diffuse it. So it's up to you. You can air dry, you can sit under a dryer, or you can diffuse. It's up to you. Me personally, I always love to just let it air dry. Most of the time, I like to do my hair at nighttime, and I'll put my stretchers on. Who likes to stretch their hair? You should definitely stretch your hair if you're not already. It is the bomb. Excuse me. It's the bomb when you stretch your hair because whether you're have a net, I have a net. Let me show you my net. Oh well, my net must be downstairs. I thought I had an extra one up here. But I have this net that I use, and it's so awesome, and I just wrap it around my hair. I put my hair into twos and I just wrap this net. It's called a moonlit ringlet net. Okay, you can put it in the Google engine and it will pop up. And I just wrap it around. Then I put my do rag on, and then I just let my hair dry overnight. And my hair doesn't feel wet or anything, um, like in my do rag or whatever. Maybe because my ringlet net is like protecting my hair and I can't feel my hair. But that's what I like to do. But if you don't have one of those, you should take some satin scrunchies or just some regular elastic bands and wrap them around your hair to keep your hair in place. And then put on your do rag or put on your bonnet and go to sleep that way. So that way your hair isn't like rolling around when you're sleeping. You know, it's not getting smushed on. You know, your hair will stay in place. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to give you a tip if you are thinking about wearing your hair natural, or if you're currently wearing your hair natural. That is a great like thing to do when you sleep at night. Make sure that you're bonding your hair, stretching it, not even just to like stretch it to make it longer, but more so to protect it when you sleep at night. Actually, I have a video. I just want to really show y'all how to do this because this is really important if you really want to have like healthy hair practices. Put my do rag on and my whole night routine. So I have these. They're called moonlit ringlet nets, hair nets. Um, an African American young woman, she invented them. And if you don't get these nets, at least do some sort of method that can help you to stretch your hair. Just gonna put a little bit more of my step 3 in my head. I'm gonna stretch my hair as I sleep with this hair net. And this helps to keep my hair protected as I sleep. I'm going to put on my do-rag. Of course, you put the silky part touching your hair. So you flip them inside out. So the seam should be shown when you put your do-rags on, because you want the silky part touching your hair so that it won't be any friction. Just like that. And this is how I go to sleep. This is a great way to retain length, to have healthy hair, and all of that. So, yes, this is the way you do it. And boom, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Okay. I just wanted to let y'all know how that goes because when you go to bed at night, your hair it really needs to be secure. Um, at first when I started using those ringlets, I was just trying to stretch my hair out and have it to be stretched so that because I was tired of my hair going all the way up to my ears, so I'm like I need to stretch this bad boy out or something. But I noticed that when I wouldn't wear my nets at night, my hair would like start to mat. Like my hair was like starting to mat, and I was getting a lot of matting at my crown area as well. And I'm just like, ugh. And then when I would wash my hair, it was like I was losing more hair. because of the matting. And it was because some of the nights I wasn't putting on the nets, securing my hair, because my hair was just free underneath my do rag. And when you're sleeping, you're tossing, you're turning, or even just moving your hair a little bit, you're tussling it, you're making them tangle up, and all of that, even if you're a light sleeper or, not a wild sleeper, you know? So when I started, I noticed that, and I started always putting on my nets at night on my hair. And it has been such a blessing. Not only does it elongate the hair, but it protects the hair at night. So it's not like getting all matted underneath your do rag. Because you think that, you got your do rag on, your hair is protected, but you also got to think about the movements too. When you sleep, your hair is getting friction on each other. It may not be getting dried out because it's a silk bonnet or a silk do rag, but now you got to deal with the friction of your hair doing like this when you sleep and when every time you move position. So definitely make sure that you are bonding your hair at night so that you're protecting it as you sleep. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that. But going back to the Stay Moist coils, like I said, you can after you complete your application, you can let it air dry, whether it's in the daytime or whatever, when it's warm, or at nighttime. I love doing it at night. Um, or you can diffuse it, or you can sit underneath a hair dryer. So it's up to you what you want to do. But this is the results of the Stay Moist Coils hair system. I have type 4, type A. Type 4, type A hair, okay? My hair don't normally look like this. Let me see if I can find another video here so you can see what my hair looks like. So today is day 1 of the Stay Moist Coils Easy Wash and Go Challenge. This is my freshly washed and conditioned and protein treated hair. So let's get started. Let's see, that's my hair, y'all. That is my hair. So no, my hair doesn't just look like this. This is the system on my hair helping me to bring out my natural kinks and curls. See, in the shower, I got kinks and curls. But when I would just do a regular wash and go with other people products, my hair it wouldn't stay. Like my 85% of my curls would go away by the end of the day. But a lot of people deal with that, where they have curls in the beginning when the hair is still wet, but then by the end of the day, once the hair dries, all of the curls are gone. See, this system is going to help you with that. you know it's going to allow you to wear your curls all day long. And no, your hair does not have to feel wet. This gel and this is oil, you'll feel it on the hair strands, but it's not wet. Now step 1 is wet. Okay, this is aloe vera. Okay, along with some other ingredients. So this one is wet, but you do not have to use this every day. You use it the initial time, but you don't use it every day. You don't have to use it every day. For me, I just use a little bit of the step 2 and the step 3, a dime size amount of each one, put it in my hands, emulsify it, and then just wake up my curls. Okay, so your hair isn't wet, your scalp isn't wet. All it is it's gel and oil, and it's going to help you to keep your curls all day long. and give you movement, okay? And how is it different than any other gel or an oil? This is our formula. We have a special formula. This formula has the type 4 hairs in mind. My hair would not be looking like this if I didn't have this gel. This is the holy grail. This is what sets us apart. It's just this gel, okay? This step 2. And this seals the deal, okay? So, yes, check it out. Stay Moist Coils. I have a lot of people that come up to me. I had went out today to the dollar store, and this young girl said, "I like your hair." And I'm like, "Thank you." So if you are looking to wear your natural curls, and you want to rock them all day, this is the system for you. Stay Moist Coils. And also, this is also a great system if you want a base to do your perm rod sets and your braid outs and your twist outs. This is a good base for it. I actually did a young man's hair. He had came up to me and in this my second church. I got 2 church homes. And he had came up to me and he said, "Can you do my hair?" And he doesn't know me at all. He ain't know me from a pan of cake. He didn't know me. I mean, we was the same color, but in the church. But he didn't know me, but he felt like because my hair looked nice that he thought that I could help him, and I actually could. So the Lord definitely sent him my way, and he wanted a twisted style. It was going to be his first day of high school. So this was like the weekend, and then it was going to be his first day of high school on that Monday. And he was like, "Yeah, I really want some twist in my hair and stuff, and I really want them, and can you do that for me?" And I said, "I ain't never did no twist before, but I had this product though, and I wanted to use it out on different people's hair." And this young man, he was actually a immigrant from Ghana. So his whole family is from Ghana. He came here, I think, when he was about 8 years old. So yeah, so he had the motherland hair. And so I said, "Okay, I don't know how to do no twist for real, but if you show me the video, I can try to do the best I can, and I got some products that I can use." And he's like, "Okay, cool." And so I put the system on his hair like normal, and then instead of just letting it air dry in the coils, I just twisted it in the style that he wanted. And it looked great. It really looked great. It had this great shine to it. It was nice and moisturized. It looked beautiful. It looked great. I was like shook. It was the bomb. I don't got the pictures of it because he ran out so fast. Of course, teenagers. Or I have to go to a soccer game or whatever. So I never got the pictures, unfortunately. But I saw how it worked on twist outs. I don't personally do twist outs on my own hair. It's just not a style that I prefer, but they do look good on twisted hair, okay? As well as braid outs as well. So this is the bomb. And also, it does good for rod sets. When I had heat damage to my hair, sometimes I would use rods on the really, really straight parts to get them to curl up, and it looked absolutely beautiful. So yes, so this will work if you're trying to do a rod set, as well as a twist out and braid outs as well, if you need that for your base. And of course, you can do it for wash and goes. That's what I'm wearing now, and it looks fabulous. Okay, Stay Moist Coils. You get all of this is one set, so it's one price. 16 ounces, 16 ounces, 12 ounces. The reason why this is 12 ounces is because this is going to take you a very long time to run out. You'll most likely run out of this one than this one. It's very concentrated, so you don't need as much. it's going to take you a very long time to finish that. But yes, this system is really cool. I've been, for me, I have my own as well, and I opened it May 26th, and I still have the same one right now that I'm using right now. It's the same one that I opened on May 26th, 2025. And I'm still not even done. I might be like right here. Yes. So, yes. And I still got lots of the step 3, and I still got the step 1. I don't use the step 1 all the time. I really only use the step 1, the initial application. And then after that, I just use step 2 and 3, and I'm good to go. So this will last you a long time. It's not gonna be, it ain't gonna just a one hitter quitter. No, it's gonna last you all months and months. And especially it depends on how often you use it as well. It could last you over a year if you didn't use it all the time. Me, it's what I use 95% of the time. I got my hair in Stay Moist coils 95% of the time, and I always use a little bit every day, and I still got a lot more to go. Okay, so it's good value. Yes, honey. Go ahead, check out this product in the TikTok shop as well as the link in the bio. Woo wee, y'all. I hope y'all learned something today. I've been at this for a long time. I would never thought that, the Lord would bless me to have my own line. I didn't even think that He would let me have a complete line and all of this knowledge that I have, that I would be passing it on to people I don't know. I'm like I thought all of the knowledge that I have was just going to be for me and my family. I never thought that I would be online teaching other people how to care for their hair as well, and to have my own line at that. So the Lord is really, really good. He is just really, he's full of surprises. When you walk with the Lord, He gonna show you each and every single day what you gonna be doing. For real, when you walk with Him, He gonna have you walking in your purposes and your destinies, and you gonna be like, wow, how did I get here? How did we come here? I like this though. you know? So, yes, I hope that you took into account everything that I said. It is the truth. This is how you grow your hair. My hair is super long. I know that, some people be like feeling like just because you have long hair doesn't mean that it's healthy, or, that long hair means healthy hair. But it's hard to get to long hair when your hair isn't healthy, because it'll keep breaking off. As much as it's growing, it'll be breaking off. That's why when people flex when they got their long hair and say, "Oh, my hair is healthy," it wouldn't be long if it didn't have some health to it. You feel me? So I ain't trying to flex on nobody, but that's why. when you hear people talk about their hair and stuff, because it ain't easy to just grow hair. It has to be healthy. Okay, I holla. Well, y'all, God bless y'all. Have a good weekend. Have some fun. Praise the Lord. If you do your hair, I pray that you take all those tips, whether you decide to purchase Stamps Essentials or not. Take those tips and use them, and you're going to see that I wasn't lying. And stick to them. You got to have a routine, and you got to stick to it. Okay? You can't just be 1 month you on, and then the next couple months you fell off. No, you got to be consistent. If you want to see results, you got to be consistent with it. And just keep your eyes on the future, of your goals. Keep your eyes on that and just keep going. I know it gets hard and you might feel a little lazy and you don't want to do it and all of that, but if you want to reach your goals, you got to stay on point. Okay? You just got to stay on point. All right. Well, I love y'all. I will see y'all next week and I'm out. Bye bye, y'all.